So tough loss today, but they're top of the league. Have only conceded 5 goals at home all season at home, and haven't lost at home yet. What's your reflection on today's game?
Reflection, I was disappointed with the first goal. We set up, we had a game plan, and look, when you play these teams, they're all the games are tough now, but Needham unbeaten at home, you've got to be on it, and the minute someone switches off, we'll get punished. And yeah, it's a disappointment with the first goal, but we know we've got to be better as a group, and as a group we've taken responsibility for tonight, and the focus now is Saturday. Saturday's now a big game, and I still believe in this group 100%. I know we've got good characters in there, we've got good players. Unfortunately we're going through a blip at the minute, but all the teams at the top have gone through a blip. It's just unfortunate ours has come now, but I'm still more than confident that come Saturday we will get a result, and these boys will turn it around and get back to winning games.
So squad-wise, we had a full bench today with plenty of quality on it. Obviously, provides competition for places. Will we be expecting anyone back for Saturday's game, or is it a bit too soon for some?
No, I think this is it. So Aram Solomon, he's away, and I think basically this is more or less the squad for Saturday. And look, like I've said to you before, I trust this group. I know the quality we've got within the group, and I know this group will deliver.
And then on to Saturday, we played them once in the league, they got the better of us. We played them in the trophy, we got the better of them. I guess what can we expect from that Leamington side, who will more than want to be beating us to close the gap, and we'd be level on points then in the playoffs, but what can we expect from them? Yeah,
I think, look, Leamington are a very good team. I've watched them on numerous occasions this season. They've got good players, they'll hurt you, they'll score goals, they defend well. Listen, Saturday will be very, very tough, but again, we've got the quality, to turn up and get a positive result. And like I keep saying, I back this group.
I just wanted to touch on the fans as well today. Obviously, everyone knows Needham is a very long trip. It's even longer on a Tuesday night, and it's even further when they're top of the league.
It is.
But they were in fine voice today. It was nice to see at the end everyone go over and acknowledge each other and high five each other.
Yeah.
I guess if you could say a message to all fans ahead of Saturday's game, what would you say?
I think we're blessed having supporters that we've got. They travel the country week in, week out, and they're fantastic. They pay their hard-earned money to come and support us through thick and thin. What I'd say to the fans basically is stick with us. Please stick with us, keep supporting us. We're not far off, and we will turn it around and we'll get back to winning football matches. But please, thank you very much for your support, and please stick with us.
So just wanted your thoughts on today's loss.
I think we all knew it was going to be difficult coming here. Their home record speaks for itself. I think we've limited them. They've had a few chances, but I didn't really feel that they were really in control and really threatening too much first half, and then I think the goal come at a really bad time for us. It was not long before half time, and I think we, as light's gone out too. As much as we limited them, we didn't really threaten going the other way either, so I think we could have been a lot better in possession and carried more of a threat going forward.
So I just wanted to touch on, it's now 3 losses in a row. Obviously everyone looks at that and goes, oh no, when we've only had 10 games to go. That coincides with obviously Matt being on leave for personal reasons, but the rest of the personnel, the way we're playing, hasn't really changed that much, even without him. I guess with 7 games to go, is it also now on the players as a collective group to step up to obviously turn things around and make sure we get to the end of the season without that disappointment? Yeah.
I think we've had conversations between the group and between the staff that are in charge at the moment. I think we've something we talked about is having leaders all over the pitch. So I think, like you say, with the gaffer on personal reasons and he's a little bit of a break, it's probably more important now than ever that we do have those characters throughout the group, which I think we've got enough characters in the squad. Obviously we've got a couple hopefully coming back as well that will help the group out, but yeah, it's the staff, here to help us anyway. We've had those throughout the year and they're just still doing their best, and the lads really need to pull together as much as we have all year. We've been a good squad that have good togetherness, and I think that will hopefully see us through now to the end of the season. So it was always going to be a tough run with the last 3 games regardless of personnel and situations, but we've got a big 7 games now coming up.
You mentioned tough running with the last 3. It arguably doesn't get much easier with quite a huge game on Saturday at home against Leamington. We won't look ahead to the rest, but what are your thoughts heading into that game? And I guess obviously as captain, how will you stress the importance of that game?
To be honest, every game's as important as each other at this stage. It's about winning each game or getting points on the board. So we know we've had a tough run, which the last 3 have been tough as well. So we'll take it one game at a time the way we have done all season and try and get points on the board.
I just wanted to touch on the fans today. Obviously it's a long way.
Yeah, it's a big effort for them.
Even longer on a Tuesday night.
I know. We've done it twice now, haven't we? Which is...
Well, yeah. But I just wanted their support throughout the season's been good. Obviously we're on a little bit of a blip now in the past 3 games, but their away support's always been good. What would you say to them ahead of the remaining 7 games?
Yeah, like you said, they've been brilliant all season. You can't win every game, obviously, which is what we've just said about the so-called blip that we're having. But if you space that out across 10 games and you lose 3 and you win 5, it's not seen as bad. But if you lose 3 in a row, everyone thinks it's a bit of a drama, don't they? In terms of the fans, yeah, obviously they're a big help when they come to games and you can hear them, and they're giving you a bit of an extra boost. So it's probably the most important time of the season that we have those fans around now, and hopefully they can give us a big push to get us where we want to be.